Hello.
Merry Christmas. Okay. Is that a little is that a little early?
Just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys are all on here yet. If you are, I just said Merry Christmas. And this guy here was like, what are you talking about? Hello. Let's start with that. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
So I'm Tamara Hudson, and this is my darling husband. He's adorable and amazing, and he has put up with me for over 22 years. But as of today, our anniversary is 22 years.
22.
So, this is Josh, and he's joining me today because that's what I wanted for my anniversary. And we also wanted to let you guys know that we do together a crafting after dark on Thursday nights over on our business page, which is ENCORE. And then we also have a private group that we do some other goodies on. And what we do on that is I come up with a different craft or DIY. Sometimes it's using all Maker Studio products like we're doing today. Sometimes it's using Amy Howard at Home products. Sometimes it's using who knows what, but the thing is, he never knows what we're doing until we're doing it. So why should we change things, right?
Let's do it again.
Okay, so this is all about making casual loungewear. Did you know we were going to make loungewear?
Boy, I was hoping that one time we made some loungewear. So let's get casual. Let's get casual.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is what we're going to start with here. So what do you see before you?
I see crew sweatshirts.
This is true. This is true. All right. We're going to focus with this one to start. And I promise we will make sure that you guys can see everything. I am following it over here on my computer. If you see me kind of going over here, because I'm too old to see anything anyone might be saying there. I don't know if we can interact like we do normally, but
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Well, because this is a new streaming program that we're using. So I'm gonna put that one over there to the side.
Okay.
We're making a skirt out of this. So I was thinking since this year's been so crazy, and we're all going to be probably a little bit tighter circles. We're going to be with our close family members. Hopefully we're cuddling up watching Hallmark Christmas movies a little sooner and a little longer. And loungewear is, like we said, all the rage. And I wanted to show you how you can make some custom loungewear for your friends, for your family, for your kids, whatever. And we're making a skirt out of this, out of a sweatshirt, because I don't like to wear leggings unless I have something longer. And that's a whole other show. So we're going to go ahead. And what you're going to do is I grabbed some sweatshirts. This is what you're going to do.
Okay.
I want you to lay it down. I think this is a men's extra large. And this is what you're using to measure with. You're going to cut it from armpit to armpit, okay? Because you want this band here at the end, this band that has it's doubled over. You'll get what we're doing here in a minute. So I've got chalk for you.
Okay.
Go ahead and get that cut.
I'm making a straight line from armpit to armpit.
You certainly are. And then you're going to cut that. What we are going to do then, I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of a preview. I'm using the Snowflake tri-mesh stencils. Now, the tri-mesh stencils from a Maker Studio, if you have not used them before, they're amazing. I think Josh has used them when we've done ceramic. Remember when we did the...
I do.
Okay, cool. Cool thing about using a sweatshirt like this, you don't have to sew. This is a no sew because this girl does not sew. This girl paints.
You want me to start cutting?
Please do.
Do I cut both the front and the back?
Yeah, at the same time. You'll be good. And the one thing that I didn't do on mine, which I don't know, can you see mine yet? I'll make sure you guys see my cute little skirt when we're done here. But I want to monogram them too. How fun, because there are monogram stencils from Amy Howard. Monogrammable. And Amy Howard's tri-mesh stencils, you guys can see. So as you are, all of the white that you see here, that is an organza. So this is like screen printing. And you may hear it a million times today, but in my opinion, you can't hear it enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it too, just in case. It's like a screen print versus just a big open stencil. So it allows way more detail in everything that you're doing. And that is what's so amazing. And they're adhesive and you can get about 20 or so, depending on the fabric or the surfaces you're constantly putting them on, applications out of this, as long as you take care of them. And then even after they aren't as sticky, you can still use them.
So I get rid of this?
Get rid of that. We will use that in another project. And we'll straighten this up another day.
Okay.
Now, the next thing you're going to do.
You mean you want to straighten up that cut? Oh my gosh. Okay.
No big deal. So then I want you to get on your band here, and I don't want you to cut through the back side of it. I want you to put a slit right there.
Okay. No problem.
You following me, folks? I also thought how cute for like sorority, or yeah, how fun, right? Or if you're having a lot of people like to do Christmas cookie exchanges.
Why not do custom skirt exchanges? Hey, okay. Don't invite me to that party.
Okay, I hadn't even thought about that, but yeah, let's go ahead and
get always thinking
that on. Oh my goodness.
Try to. So, how big do you need this slit?
Not too big, not too small.
Okay, perfect.
How's that sound?
That's great to go by.
So while he is going to start working on this next part, after he gets that slit, he gets to do his favorite thing that he sometimes does with laundry when the stream comes out of his hoodie. You are going to fish that through. If it's taking too long, we can go ahead and stop. I mean, you'll be fine.
Okay.
But if we need to get to this part of it, but I think we have plenty of time.
Okay.
So I can tell them what else we're going to use. So with the Maker Studio products, since this is a Maker-a-thon, and by the way, make sure you watch all day.
Absolutely.
Right? We can binge watch this.
Sure.
I see a lot of questions sometimes on the Crafting a Beautiful Life. If you are not in that group, you guys are going to want to join that, because that is where all of the makers from all over the country are sharing their projects. They're showing you what to do with some goodies. So just to kind of keep it kind of straight in your mind, if you're doing fabric, you want to use the gel art ink. Okay. So today I've got my pink. It's called Pretty as a Picture. I love pink and red. We've got Grass is Always Greener. I can't read these because they are dark. I think it's, I don't know that you can see it. Hush Your Mouth is the navy. That's just black. We're just going to go with black. I'm doing a lot of white and black.
Never could.
Can't Never Could. I know.
That's awesome.
Isn't that fun? Okay, so you'll use the gel art ink if you're doing fabrics. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, just in case somebody has to hop off, and then I'll reiterate it again. When you're doing stencils, and you don't have to just do stencils, you could freehand it, you could do all kinds of things. But the way you're going to make sure that this stays on your fabric, after you make your skirt, you're gonna let it sit.
This is not going well.
It'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine.
Sorry.
No, we're totally fine. After you get your stencil the way you want it, then you are going to let it sit like 2 to 3 hours. If you want to let it sit overnight, that's what I would suggest you do, just to make sure. Then you're going to take an iron, and I want you to put like a parchment paper on top of what you had stenciled, and then do your iron on like a cotton setting and iron it for a few seconds. I know you can use a heat press too, because a lot of you out there have heat presses. I'm not that fancy. So just know that those are the things that you can do.
You can't be trusted with a heat press.
I know, right? That's not fair.
I'm just joking.
Okay, how are we doing?
Well,
you've got a minute before I want to start doing this. You're fine. And if you don't get to it, that's okay, because we're just going to go ahead and get these going.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like, this is
you guys get the idea. So I'm going to show you. Looky here what I did with mine.
Oh.
So I've got my cute, whatever, show my belly. I've got my cute little. Huh?
You did.
I know, I did, didn't I?
How did you get that string through there?
Okay, we're not going to worry about that. We're going to go ahead and move on. The poor guy. But that's fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm trying. I really am.
I knew that might take a little bit too long, but let's show them this part of it, because this is what they all really wanted to see.
Yeah, they don't want to see me.
But you guys, you get the idea of it, right? This is just a sweatshirt that I flipped upside down.
Your belt, if you will.
We will straighten out his hem later, but that is no big deal.
Nope.
You can do whatever you want, but what I am
This is how I want my hem.
Okay, this is what I'm going to have you do. Start taking these off of here.
Okay.
Now, you decide where you would like your snowflakes to go.
Okay.
I would suggest in a cluster or in a line.
That's what I was thinking. I wanted to actually hear on the hip area.
Perfect.
Stick them down?
Uh-huh. And we are going to use the Pretty as a Picture, which is the pink.
Oh, Pretty as a Picture. That's what
now,
I'm talking
about. I also recommend through Maker Studio, they have the foam dome daubers. I definitely recommend those for this project. And can't find mine right now, so we're using a foam brush anyway. I also have a stencil brush that I may go ahead and try out. I'm digging that. Now, don't spread this out too tight, just how it kind of normally would be. And then we'll hold this up so you guys can see it. You're going to take a little bit of your gel art ink. I'm going to put it right here.
Okay.
Now, I want you to get some on here and then kind of wipe some of it off. I want it saturated. I want it kind of all the way in there, not just a little bit. Another tip, especially if you have cut your stencils like this, is taking painter's tape and go around the stencils so you don't get over into the fabric.
Like
you don't go over your stencil. Yeah, absolutely. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're literally going to, I'm going to dab them. That's what I did on this one. Now I also wanted mine to look, some of them a little bit faded, some of them, so kind of play with it. Well, if you're going to make the skirt like this, cut the skirt part off and then you can practice on the sleeves if you want. And it's screen print. So think about this, you've got the gray part and nothing's going to penetrate through that, but it's going to go through the white part where the organza is at. And that is going to get this beautiful snowflake, and snowflakes are all one of a kind. So I think this is a really good one for people to practice with, because they don't have to be as crisp and clean and as perfect until you kind of figure out. There's just a little bit of playtime for some people. I know me in the beginning, I was using way too much paint and I was scraping it down in there. No, you're not. You're really not. I promise. You might not have enough. Yeah, you're going to definitely need some more in there.
In the stencil?
Yeah, because I can see quite a bit of red coming through.
I could see that too.
Yeah, so let's go ahead. Do you want to do one in black or do you want to do them all in this color?
I don't care. Whatever you fill my paint tray up with.
I'm going to do the black one here while you're doing that. Now, I see how I just put that on the table, and I'm going to try with my stencil brush here. But the dome, I think, is what you guys will all like the most. Can we both work here together?
Absolutely.
Can we show what 22 years of marriage looks like?
Oh, man.
Doing a project?
Oh, man. You betcha.
You guys know what he did this morning? He went and got me a scone from Panera because they're my absolute favorite.
But they didn't have the kind that you like. They got rid of them. What a bummer.
Okay, why would you get rid of a cinnamon scone? Why?
And then the other place just got rid of all the scones.
Poor guy. Okay, so you see what we're doing? We are literally just dabbing. That's how I want this.
What are we doing?
Dabbing.
Dabbing.
This is amazing.
Oh man, this skirt is going to be so good.
So think about all of the things that you can do with this.
Oh.
Like this application. And that is truly what I wanted to do today. I didn't want to get super into the weeds on a really hard project. I wanted to just kind of open your mind of some things that you can do. I know tea towels are fantastic to do. Oven mitts. I would also recommend, especially if you're new, you're starting out, get something that is a very solid, flat surface. It doesn't have a real heavy weave, because that's going to give you more of a crisp look as well. Think of everything. I mean, you can do t-shirts, of course. You can do sweatshirts. You can personalize them for your family. You can do them for family photos. But for gift giving, I see for my girlfriends, what if I did this and then I put together a little hot cocoa kit, I think, or a coffee kit. I think Heidi Marsh, who was on earlier of Revive, she showed how to make something for coffee lovers, and I've got to go back and watch that.
Okay.
What if you bundled these together and you could send them out to your friends, and you guys could all have a little Zoom Christmas party if you aren't getting together this year, since we don't really know what the next few months are bringing.
We can make a couple of these when we can do family photos in our skirts.
In our skirts, I know. So Carrie, yeah, this is a skirt. Okay, time to reveal. I will see if I got mine on here thick enough. So then you just pull.
Oh my God.
Up like that. Super important when you're playing with the gel art ink. When you get it up, pretty quickly get it into water. I've got a bowl of warm water back here.
Is that soapy water?
This is soapy water, and I don't know if it's supposed to be soapy or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's just what I do. I normally run it under a faucet. So just drop. Oh, you're so darling. Okay, drop it in there. All you gotta do is drop it in there for me for now. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh,
that is so perfect. Okay, so hold it up so everybody can see.
You go for it. I'm gonna get my things.
We did it on the back.
What?
You did it on the
I
back.
know, that's why I wanted it.
Oh, you wanted it on the back. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay. So think about this once you've got it. Oh, going the wrong way here. There we go. I'm going to get up a little closer so everybody can see. The snowflakes are super duper fun.
They're totes adorbs.
So, do you remember what I said that you do when you're done with this?
You don't get it in the paint.
You don't get it in the paint. That is true.
What you do afterwards is you do the thing they're supposed to do.
Okay, another little tip. I had done this already before, and with my sweatshirt, I wasn't too concerned about it going through, but definitely I would in the future, especially as you're practicing, if you're doing tea towels, if you are doing a t-shirt, anything thinner, think about, and you can do headbands, shoes, how fun.
Yes.
I know, right? What I want to do with one of these is there's also a new stencil that is animal print. So what if we did animal print kind of down one side? There's so many things. I want to add monogram to this for the friend that I'm giving it to. And so put cardboard underneath just to make sure you don't go through. Then you let this set for a few hours, possibly overnight. And then you're going to put parchment paper or maybe a tea towel.
And then you get a hair dryer.
No, you iron it.
Iron. I knew it was heat. I couldn't remember which one.
If you have a heat press, you can do that.
I was so focused on trying to get that string through here.
He really was, guys.
Man, blew that
I know. But you get the idea, right? So
oh yeah.
I bought these sweatshirts at a thrift store, paid $3 a piece for them. You can do new ones as well, obviously, duh.
Obviously.
And you just cut the, from armpit to armpit. You can then adjust the length to wherever you want it. I did these specifically to be able to wear over some of my favorite leggings. I've got some Christmassy holiday ones on. I've got mine on that have snowflakes on them today.
It's all coming together.
Put a little slit in the band. Run whatever ribbon you want through it. I used clothesline rope today because I had a plethora of that. Tie a knot in the end of it. Put your safety pin through the end. Fish it through. And then go to town with whatever you want. I mean, you could do this all over the entire skirt, and that's probably what I'm going to have him do later.
That's not what I see.
Oh, it's not what he sees.
This is what I see.
I need to let him have some artistic vision here of his own. So, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it. I appreciate you playing with us today over here at Maker Studio.
No problem. Sorry about not getting this.
No sorries. I love it when he helps me do this kind of stuff. And the other thing I love about it is he does see things differently than I do. We all do. No, that is what this is all about. Just like if I asked everyone to paint their own snowflake, they'd all be different, but they're also snowflakes. So it is really good to be able to put different minds together, get groups together to do these kinds of things. We like to take you guys through some DIYing over on our page on Thursday nights, Crafting After Dark with the Hudsons. I hope you had fun most of all, because that's the biggest thing that we like to do is bring some fun, some ideas, some creativity your way. Make sure you are obviously following Maker Studio page and go on the Crafting a Beautiful Life page too, because you're going to find so many amazing things. There are artists over there. There are bloggers. There are just regular people at all skill level, which is super fun. And it's just a really great community. And we share ideas and have fun.
Yeah, we do. It's all about having fun.
Happy anniversary, baby.
Happy anniversary too.
I love you.
Love you.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. See ya.